Harry Styles' movie Don't Worry Darling debuts trailer at CinemaCon. Olivia Wilde brought the 1950s to CinemaCon, showcasing the first look at Harry Styles and Florence Pugh in the psychological thriller Don't Worry Darling. Movie theater owners at the annual exhibition trade show got a sneak peek of the trailer, which isn't yet available to the public. The footage opens on Styles and Pugh's characters snuggling in bed. They play a husband and wife living in an idyllic experimental community in the California desert, lined with perfectly placed palm trees and fancy cars. To stay up to date with latest top stories, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking the button above this video. You and me, she asks her husband. Always. You and me. Pugh plays a happy housewife, one who becomes increasingly suspicious that her husband's glamorous company may be hiding disturbing secrets. He's working on something called the Victory Project, which promises to change the world. Do you even know what the Victory Project even is? Have you ever asked? Pugh asks her dutiful husband. The more she starts to question his work, the more that people think she's crazy. As she gets increasingly incredulous, she concludes, "I don't trust him, and I don't want to be here anymore." Other scenes in the trailer show Styles screaming in a car and later engaging in intimate activities with Pugh on a dining room table. They may not trust each other, but they certainly have no problem getting it on. In another sequence, Styles and Pugh are hot and heavy against a sink, never mind that Chris Pine's character is in the same room. Later, Styles shows off his signature moves on top of that well-appointed dining room table. On stage at Caesar's Palace, where CinemaCon is currently taking place, Wilde shed a little light on the idea behind Don't Worry Darling, which is inspired by Inception, The Matrix and The Truman Show. She calls the movie a love letter to movies that push the boundaries of our imagination. "I want you to imagine a life where you have everything you could want," she told the crowd of theater owners. Not just material, tangible things like a beautiful house, perfect weather and gorgeous cars. But also the things that really matter, like true love or the perfect partner, or real trusted friendships and a purpose that feels meaningful. What would it take for you to give up that life, that perfect life? What are you really willing to sacrifice to do what's right? Wilde asked. Are you willing to dismantle the system that's designed to serve you? That's the big question at the center of Don't Worry Darling. Wilde also highly praised her actors, who were not in attendance during Warner Bros. Presentation on Tuesday night, referring to pop sensation Styles as an up-and-coming actor with no other career that I am aware of, and he is nothing short of a revelation in this part. Of Pugh, who is best known for Black Widow, Midsommar and Little Women, Wilde says her actor is brilliant, sexy, fierce and tough, adding, "We knew this movie would live or die off her role." Along with Styles, Pugh, and Pine, the high-wattage cast includes Wilde, Gemma Chan, Kiki Lane and Nick Kroll. Katie Silberman wrote the screenplay from a spec script by Carrie and Shane Van Dyke. Don't Worry Darling is Wilde's follow-up feature to 2019's coming-of-age comedy Booksmart. Prior to stepping behind the camera, she acted in movies and on TV shows such as Tron, Legacy, Drinking Buddies and The O.C. Warner Bros. Upcoming slate also includes Elvis, June 24, DC League of Super Pets, July 29, Creed 3, November 23, and Shazam! Fury of the Gods, December 16.